Good morning, student. I am your social studies teacher. Welcome to your class. Today we will start second lesson of geography. Second lesson is natural resources, land, soil and water. This is a part 2 of this lesson. In this video you will know about soil resources, soil types and soil conservation. The thin grainy uppermost layer of the surface of the earth is called soil. मीन्स अर्थ के सरफेस की सबसे ऊपरी लेयर को हम सॉइल कहते हैं. इट इज एन इम्पोर्टेंट नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज विच हेल्प अस इन प्रोवाइडिंग फूड टू ह्यूमन बीइंग्स एंड एनिमल. ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट नेचुरल रिसोर्स है जो कि एनिमल्स को और ह्यूमन बीइंग को फूड प्रोवाइड करने में हेल्प करता है. सॉइल इज फॉर्म्ड बाय द breakdown of rocks and organic matter consisting of living and dead plant, organic matter and organism. It contains air and water which help in making it fertile. Minerals and organic matter mixed in the right proportion also make the soil fertile. Soil profile. Soil profile is the vertical section of different layer of soil from the surface down to the parent rock. मीन्स जो सॉइल प्रोफाइल है वो क्या एक वर्टिकल सेक्शन है सॉइल की डिफरेंट लेयर का सरफेस से लेकर पेरेंट रॉक तक की. दीज हॉरिजॉन्टल लेयर्स ऑफ सॉइल आर नोन एज सॉइल हॉरिजॉन्स. और ये जो हॉरिजॉन्टल लेयर होती हैं इन्हें हम सॉइल हॉरिजॉन्स बोलते हैं. फ्रॉम द अपर मोस्ट लेयर ऑफ द पेरेंट रॉक दीज सॉइल हॉरिजॉन्स आर यूजुअली नेम्ड O, A, E, B, C and R. First, O horizon. This topmost surface layer consists of loose and partially decayed organic matter rich in humus. It has plant roots and soil organisms. A horizon. This layer contains soluble minerals and humus which are needed for the growth of plant. It also called topsoil. E horizon. It is a light color zone of leaching. In desert soil, it may be the uppermost horizon, since there it is not enough organic matter to develop A or O horizon. B horizon. B horizon is beneath the topsoil. It is a subsoil containing sand, clay and slate. It contains very little humus but has more minerals than the topsoil. Horizon A and B together form the true soil. C horizon. C horizon lies below the subsoil. It is a layer of partially weathered rock material. Biological processes do not affect these rocks. R horizon. It is a bottommost layer of soil consisting of solid, unbroken rock material. It is called the parent rock. Next is soil formation. Soil formation is a very slow process and it takes hundreds of years for a very thin layer of soil to form, and normal thickness of soil varies from 1 to 3 meters. Deeper than this, the rocks become unsuitable for plant growth. Though quality of soil is not the same everywhere and its color, texture and fertility vary from place to place. Factors that affect soil formation are parent rock, relief, climate, plants and animal, and time. First we start with parent rock. The original rock which soil is formed is called the parent rock. It determines the mineral content, color, texture, chemical properties, permeability of the soil. Second, relief. The quality of soil is determined by the physical features or relief of the region. Mountain slopes cannot hold water and sediments. Hence, soil there is a thin and dry. It does not accumulate and it is not very good for cultivation of crops. Flat plains can retain water and sediments that get plenty of heat. This helps the layer to soil to become thick and fertile. Next, climate. Climate conditions such as temperature, moisture and wind influence soil formation. Temperature and moisture affect the weathering of rocks and the formation of humus. Wind deposition, sediments of rocks in some areas which may become parent rock from soil formation. Wind may also remove soil from areas of scattered vegetations. Plants and animal. Dead plants and other organisms from humus which makes the soil fertile. Means जो dead plants होते हैं या organism होते हैं उनसे क्या होती है soil fertile होती है. Earthworm, ants, termites make the soil loose and help air to pass into the soil. Soils that develop in the grassland are different from of soil that develop in forests because of differences in the ecosystem. With time, the soil undergoes many changes. The process of soil formation is very slow, and with the passes of time, the young soil which is thin become mature and thick. It takes less time for soil to develop in humid region as compared to dry region. Soil resource of India. 6 major types of soils are found in India. They are alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountain soil and desert soil. First, alluvial soil. Alluvial soil is formed by decomposition of sediments brought down by falling rivers. It is very fertile and suitable for agriculture. It is found in the Indo-Gangetic plains of northern India and the Brahmaputra valley. All deltas of major rivers have alluvial soil. They are classified as old alluvial or Bangar and new alluvial or Khadar. Next block, black soil. Black soil, also called ragur, it is formed by the breakdown of volcanic rocks. It is found in the Deccan Plateau. It can hold moisture because it is made up of fine clay material. It is good for the cultivation of cotton and sugarcane. It covers the northwestern part of peninsular plateau in the state of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and parts of Telangana. Next, red soil. Red soil is rich in iron content and is formed by the breakdown of old igneous and metamorphic rocks. It is found in the southern and eastern part of peninsular India. The high iron content in the soil gives its red color. Manure and chemical fertilizers are added to it make the soil fertile. The soil with lesser quantity of iron is yellow. Laterite soil. Soil found in western and eastern Ghat and some part of northeast India is called laterite soil. It is not very fertile because it is formed by intense leaching in the tropical region. Shrubs grow on this soil and is also suitable for cattle grazing. Mountain soil. Mountain soil is found on the hill slopes in the Himalayas region. It varies in human content depending on the altitude of the mountain. It is used for cultivation of tea, coffee and spice. Desert or arid soil. The dry desert area of Rajasthan and Gujarat contain desert soil. It is made up of thick layer of sand which is not rich in humus. However, this soil contains soluble salts. Good irrigation facilities are required to make this soil cultivation. Soil degradation and conservation. Both natural and human factors lead to soil erosion and depletion. This leads to soil degradation of soil. Soil erosion is the carrying away of topsoil due to physical factors like slopes of land, wind, floods, deforestation, overgrazing, construction, mining by the human. Soil conservation includes all the methods used to prevent soil degradation. The involvement of farmers is essential for the conservation of soils. Methods of soil conservation are: first, afforestation means planting of trees in large areas is very effective method to prevent soil erosion. This increases the forest cover and it is the best way to conserve soil in dry and coastal region. rows of trees and planted at short distance which prevent wind from blowing away the topsoil. This is known as a shelter belts. Crop rotation. Another method of soil conservation is crop rotation, in which different crops are grown on the same piece of land at different times of the year. The great soil fertility can be regained by the crop rotation and used to fertilizer and manure. Third, leaving land fallow. Leaving land fallow between two crops also help in the land getting rest and the soil regaining its nutrients. Building of rocks dams. Building of rocks dam by pilling rocks to plug gills also help to prevent soil erosion. It also check the speed of water and control the flow of floods. Checking overgrazing. Checking overgrazing by animals and growing fodder as a crop so that animal can feed on it check soil depletion. Thank you.